Well, welcome. We have another guest on the Soapbox. Actually, not a unfamiliar guest. Jeff Sanderson, the executive director of Rivershore Incorporated, is here. Jeff, welcome. You were one of our first guests at the hub here.
Well, thanks, Greg. It's great to be back.
We want to hear what's going on with Rivershore. I know you've got a big party coming up. You know, some people call it a gala, some people call it the annual dinner. I call it a party. I call it what it is.
Yeah, I
So,
think party's a good word for it. So
What's happening at Rivershore? Let's refresh some of our listeners, viewers, whatever, into what it is you do in the community,
Sure.
how you operate,
Yeah.
how you get money, and what you do. So what's
Great.
happening at Rivershore?
Okay, well, Craig, Rivershore is based in Lewiston, New York, and we serve all of Niagara County. We support people living with disabilities as they pursue and achieve a meaningful life. And we provide a range of supports and services to people, both children and adults. We provide residential services, employment services, day habilitation services, case planning services, and behavioral and nursing services. So we provide a whole range of supports that helps people to succeed in their everyday lives. And we are funded through our state and federal government to provide these services. And as we were talking about before we went on to do our segment, nowadays especially, it's becoming increasingly difficult for agencies like us to meet all of the needs of the people in our community that come to us for service. And so events like the one we're going to talk about are especially important today. It helps us to raise money so that we're able to address the pressing and immediate needs of people living with disabilities in our county here in Niagara. So on September 12th, we are having our third annual gala dinner, and we're very excited about this event. It's going to be at the Niagara Falls Country Club, and anyone is invited to attend. It costs $75 per person. You can get a table of 8 people for $600, and we will have, starting at 5 o'clock, a silent auction, and during that time we have cocktails, and we have a Sinatra-style singer who comes in and kind of adds to the atmosphere, and it's a really nice time. About 6:30 we have dinner, and at our dinner we are going to have this year another very exciting guest. His name is Zach Anner, and Zach is the person who won the nationwide Oprah Winfrey contest. You know who Oprah Winfrey is,
I've
right?
heard of her.
Yeah, you've heard of her? Well, she
hasn't been to the hub though, so I really haven't gotten
we
to
should
know
get her down here. She, as most people know, she was on CBS for 25 years and had her talk show. And when she decided to retire from doing that and start her own network, her own TV network, in conjunction with that, she sponsored a contest looking for the next great TV star. And so, you know, many people across the country, and I think even around the world, tried to win this contest. And the person who ultimately did win the contest is Zach Anner. And Zach is going to be at our dinner, and Zach's going to talk about his life as a comedian and his experience with Oprah and his television show that aired for a run on her series, a very funny travel show that Zach put together. And so Zach also lives with cerebral palsy, and he shares his experience living with cerebral palsy as part of what he does as a comedian. So we had a chance to see Zach, and we had a comedian in last year, Jerry Jewell, the cousin Jerry from The Facts of Life. A lot of us remember her, and she was hilarious. I don't know for sure who's funnier, but I think Zach might be even a little bit funnier than Jerry. He's hilarious. So we're really looking forward to seeing him.
And Jerry, it was just a bad night for you or something. No, but no, we're not comparing.
No, Jerry was good.
I heard she was hysterical.
She
I don't know who it
was
told
great.
me drove over to the airport or whatever, and just said she was the coolest person. And I remember that show. It was a great show. And,
yeah. So Zach is, that's what I'm trying to say. Jerry's that funny, and Zach is just as funny or funnier. So Mary Alice Demler will be back to MC our dinner, and Mary Alice always does a great job. So for those who are Mary Alice fans, that's another reason to come.
There you go.
I always enjoy seeing Mary Alice. And
Now, your first annual, I think I was there, and one of your clients entertained. He played.
yes,
What was his name?
his name is Sujit Desai, and Sujit is a man who lives with Down syndrome, and he's an accomplished musician. He plays 7 different instruments, and that night he played clarinet and saxophone, I believe. So that was awesome too.
That was fun.
So,
He just kept going and going, and they're getting the cane going. Come on, we got to get home. And
Yeah,
everybody was clapping, and nobody
it.
wanted him to stop.
Yeah, he loves to entertain. So yeah, our dinners have been really well received. It's a great time. I can tell you, Craig. You know yourself personally. We've had many people tell us how impacted they were by the experience of coming in and seeing a person who can really do great things and has been able to achieve that in their life. And a lot of times people think if a person has a disability that maybe they can't achieve things like that, but that's not true. And when you see that firsthand, it can be very impactful. It could really be very moving, and that's just what happens when you have this kind of an experience. So Zach, everybody likes to laugh, and he will definitely make sure that's the case. He shows a lot of great footage from his time with Oprah Winfrey, and it's all very funny stuff. We have some sponsors that I should mention too for our event.
Right. Now
Can't do this without sponsors.
we've got our Wegmans group, the best employer in the world, kind of a thing, right?
That's right. They're heroes of ours, and I don't mean to get off on a tangent, but when we were identified as one of Western Europe's best places to work by our employees in the Business First competition, we were very excited because we try to model ourselves after great companies like Wegmans. And so Wegmans is our event sponsor, so they are our chief sponsor of this event. We also have sponsorship from Upstate Pharmacy. They are a platinum sponsor. And we have a sponsor in Lawley Benefits. They are Upstate is our diamond sponsor, and Lawley is our platinum sponsor. And then KeyBank is our gold sponsor. So we have a lot of support from our corporate community, and we also have a lot of support from the people that are citizens in our community, and they come to the dinner. We're expecting at this point about 200 people to attend, and and I just wanted to come down today to make sure people are aware of it. We're putting our posters up around town, and we're running it on our TV commercials on Time Warner. We just want to make sure we do everything we can to make people aware of this opportunity to come out and support Rivershore and help people who live with disabilities, and in the process really have a great time. We have an auction with some really great stuff. I can't list it all, but for instance, you could be the successful bidder on a week stay at a house in Florida. You could be the person who goes to a Chicago Blackhawks game and has the airfare included and get some signed jerseys from players on the team. So we have a lot of interesting things. You could get a Kindle Fire. Those are popular now. So there's a lot of different things that are up for auction. We'll have a major raffle prize that you can win. The last 2 years we've raffled off a big screen TV. We'll have a prize like that again this year, and so it's to be announced. It's a surprise. So we have a lot of interesting items that people can bid on and win, or win in a raffle. So it's an eventful evening, and it's over before you know it. It's fun, and it goes by quickly.
And of course, the Niagara Falls Country Club puts on a great venue, and the food is wonderful, as I can attest. I've been to many of the events there. And it does look like you've got your top 4 sponsors here, being a banker, a drug provider, the food provider, and of course the insurance guy. So if anyone
That's right. That's what you need in life, right? You need food
and Lolly has made me comfortable. If someone falls in my driveway, I just say, unless one of the Lolly guys fall in my driveway, then I don't know what happens then. But it's a great community. Those are great sponsors that you have. The other thing, and again, the venue. I'll get back to the Niagara Falls Country Club. At this time of year, the air is clear. You see Toronto. The view from that patio is absolutely stunning. Let's hope it's a nice evening for you, and to be able to just have a nice night out like that with cocktails and fine dining and the entertainment you've got, I'm in. So what else is happening?
I'll mention, our theme for this gala dinner is Pathways to Excellence, and that's based on the fact that it's our 10th anniversary as a Compass agency. And in our field, Compass is the highest level of attainment in terms of quality management practices and the delivery of quality services. Rivershore was named a Compass agency in the year 2002, and you have to maintain that through a rigorous validation every year through state review. And we've succeeded in doing that 10 consecutive years now. So at this dinner, we will be celebrating that fact. As a Compass agency, we're one of just 7 statewide. We're the only one based in Niagara County. So we're very proud of the fact that we do things to the level that we do them, and it's something that we intend to continue and to maintain. We work very hard at it. We take a lot of pride in it. And
Right.
the people that receive our services and their families, of course, they really appreciate that about us. And so that's why we call our dinner Pathways to Excellence, and we invite people to come out and join us in celebrating our 10 years as a Compass agency.
Excellent. Tell me about jobs. You know, we're at the hub. We're starting to coordinate people that are needing jobs, people that are looking for jobs. For some reason, they don't talk. Like, we go to the Buffalo Bills games, and there's the guy standing there says, "I need tickets," and the guy standing next to him says, "Tickets for sale." Hey guys, why don't you talk and you can get in to see the game?
Yep.
Tell me about jobs. How many people work for Rivershore, and what kind of jobs are available, or what kind of jobs do you provide so that when they become available, the kind of things that the community can get involved in?
Yeah, well, jobs come into play in a lot of ways for our organization. We do need a lot of employees to carry out the work and deliver the services that we provide. We currently employ 140 people, and we are the largest employer after Tops Market in the village of Lewiston, so a lot of people don't realize that about us. And we have all kinds of different jobs. There are many jobs that involve directly serving the person who receives our service, helping them in their day-to-day life, maybe with money management or personal care, or managing their medical appointments, or helping them to coach them through a job that they're either pursuing or have and are maintaining through, in their employment life.
So the experience for that job is just life experience. You wouldn't have to be a trained therapist, or
that is the case in many instances. There are some specialists within our organization that may have to have particular credentials, but we hire a lot of people that have a high school diploma, who are hardworking, respectful, kind, and are willing to learn. And so there's really a place for everybody in our organization. We have, because we're an employer and we have to operate as a business, we have a business department, so we hire accountants and bookkeepers and people who do that kind of work. We have human resource professionals, we have maintenance professionals, and we have managers and administrators, and so there's lots of different types of job opportunities at a place like our agency. And we also, a big important thing we do for service is to help people living with disabilities to find jobs. And so we do provide employment services, and we're very eager and able to help. We've just now secured a new funding stream through the Ticket to Work, New York State Ticket to Work program, so we can serve a wide range of people who are looking for work. So if you call us at 754-7272, we can help you to find a job. If you're a person living with a disability or who is simply out of work and is looking for employment, we can help you. And you can also go on our website at rivershore.org. That's as simple as that, rivershore.org, and
Wow.
you're going to find everything you want to know about our agency there. So
Right. Well, look, sounds excellent. I'm looking forward to the 12th, September 12th. How would people buy tickets? Just contact your group,
yes, they can call
and
us.
we'll post those numbers and website after
Yes.
once the credits roll, and Oprah gets called and things.
That's
like
right,
that.
that's
But,
right. So, yep, just call 754-7272, and we will get you with the right person. That's Jeff Irwin at extension 45, but if you just call our main number, we'll route you in the right place. And
Excellent.
tickets are still available, and they're available up through the end of the month, and if you call in late, we'll squeeze you in somehow too. So we
Excellent.
don't turn anybody away, Craig.
Jeff, thanks for coming, giving us an update.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye.